What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. This is day number 20, and you guys have been seeing these episodes come out basically every day at 6 p.m., and I think you'll see this one on a Monday, and starting with you'll probably get an episode tomorrow and Wednesday, and then after that they'll probably start being once every 2 days to make room for a new game that I want to play. So that being said, we'll go ahead and get started. I did think I mentioned last episode that I'll start out with a story mission. That's what we're going to do. We've got the Bandit sitting over here with the brand new engine in it. Actually, you know, I was thinking I might put that engine on the hoist just to make it look cooler. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can use the hoist. Car letter B. Let's go ahead and get this engine on the hoist here. First, unmount gearbox from the car. We got to unmount the gearbox. Okay, well that makes sense. But I want to go ahead and... We can't pull the engine out with the gearbox attached. I guess not. That's fine. I want to go ahead and get this engine out of here and just get... We actually forgot the brake booster as well. We'll have to replace that at some point. I want to go ahead and get this engine out of here and get it up on the stand. And just kind of get ready for... Get ready to do the body work on it whenever it gets around to that point. We may actually need this engine hoist before then, so maybe I should just leave it in the car until it's time. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just leave it in the car until it's time. Well, let's see what happens if we pull it out. I'm just curious. You know, screw it. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, let's go to the story mission before we waste too much time with that car, since we're not doing nothing. So, today, I became a victim of failure. The manufacturer claims that it's all my fault that the ABS pump has failed and the brakes locked up. It all went downhill from there. I started sliding and got a few scratches on the car. The important bit is that I am okay. Look the car over and repair anything that's broken. I reckon that aside from the brakes, I could use a new steering wheel. A new airbag would be a good idea too. Yeah, okay, we'll take that order. And we will move you. So her brakes are messed up. We probably could take that to the test path. Yeah, a little lag there, but oh good God almighty, Jeez, this car is, yeah, I'd say you could use a brand new car altogether. No bumper, no headlight, no phones, no lights, no motor cars. Let's go ahead and move you to the test path. And your engine's messed up. Of course it is. Is your battery any good? I guess let's check that. Battery's 54%, so that's good. Okay, well let's go ahead and replace that then. Or put that back, I mean. We'll put you a little bit newer battery in there, actually. Alright, can we put the meter on it? God, I keep flipping out the engine. Alright, let's get the electronic meter. See if we have problems with your wires or something. Probably do, they look terrible. Alternator's bad. Starter's bad. Okay, and I want to go ahead and run the OBD scanner. We might as well go ahead and run the OBD scanner and the compression scanner as well, although we may not be able to do the compression without the car being able to start. We should be able to, though. ABS module, spark plugs bad. All the spark plugs are bad. Ignition wires are bad, too. Pretty much everything's bad as far as what we need to start the car. So let's go ahead and run this. How's the piston compressions looking? We may need that engine puller over here. They look bad according to that. Okay, they're all good. I was completely wrong. Alright, let's pull these plugs out. I think the spark plug wires are bad too. And why can't we take the plug wires off without removing the exhaust manifold? That didn't make sense at all. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that off. Yep, that's bad. Jeez. Well, that's okay. We'll go ahead and we'll start and just work it out here. ABS module's bad. We might as well go ahead and replace that while we're here. It looks like the pump's bad too. My goodness, the gearbox is bad. The ABS pump is bad. You're going to spend a fortune on this car, young lady. Hope you know that. Or old woman. Radiator's bad. Go ahead and jerk that out of there. Exhaust manifold's crap. Look at it. Do you have a list? That's a big list. Repair. Yep, lots of body parts. Drain oil. Okay. Where is your ignition module? Or is that the spark plugs that I took off. What is this? We got starter's bad too. Yep, there it is. Go ahead and take that starter off of there. Okay, so let's go ahead and, I think she'll probably want this replaced, so we might as well go and replace it too. So we'll go ahead and pull that off as well, and that one as well, but we don't have to worry about that right now. Even the timing stuff's shot. Jeez, this car is just in terrible, terrible condition. Alright, starting from scratch here, we've got to get exhaust manifold for an i4 single overheaded cam. I don't think we have any of those, although we can check inventory first just to see if we have anything for an i4. Let's do that. We'll sort by condition. Sell junk. Let's get rid of all the junk. Alright, anything for an i4 here that we can use. Well, thing is it's got to be 100% parts because we're on a story mission, so let's go to exhaust manifold for an i4, and that's going to be under engine, of course, because why would exhaust manifold be under the exhaust section? That just makes no sense. Exhaust manifold i4, here we go. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Which one is it? I'm not sure. i4 single overheaded cam. Okay. i4 single overheaded cam, here it is. We'll buy that. We need plug wires for an i4, which is going to be right here. For single overheaded cam, or ignition wires, I mean, we need the ignition coil for an i4 single overheaded cam. There's that. We're going to need that, but I don't know where it's at just yet. We're going to need the ABS pump and the module. So let's go ahead and buy one of those each. What else are we going to do? Spark plugs. Go ahead and get the spark plugs here. And that should be it to get it running, I think. Well, we're going to need the fan and fan housing too, but I don't know which one yet. So, spark plugs. 4 of them. Alright. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put these parts back on here. So, ABS pump. ABS module. Brand new. You're welcome. Go ahead and get that installed. Okay, that's fixed. So that's gonna... Where am I? No, absolutely not. Go to engine and back up. You're too close. Exhaust manifold. Go ahead and get that replaced. Probably should have put the plugs in first, but that's fine. I'm just going to go as fast as I can here. Spark plug, brand new. Spark plug, brand new. Spark plug, brand new. Brand new spark plug. Okay, that's good. Ignition wires. And ignition module. We have to find that. Oh, we need a starter. Forgot about that. Let's put that exhaust cover back on. Or not. Apparently, the other one was so broken we can't even put it back on there. Where is the ignition module at on this car? There it is. Let's take that off. Oh, we got to take this off first, of course. And put the new one on. Now the new plugs can go on. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and get the exhaust manifold cover and the starter for an i4. Yep, exhaust manifold cover. Still not under exhaust for whatever reason. It should be right in here somewhere. There it is. And starter for an i4. Must be down here a little farther. Here we go. Starter for an i4. I guess it's just starter because there is no i4 starter. Okay. This should get the engine running, I think. So get the starter on there. Brand new starter. And the exhaust manifold cover. Good. Now, let's see if she'll start up. Start car. She still got... Nope, she started. Good. Okay, that's all we needed to do. Shut the door. Move you over to the test path. And let's go ahead and see what's wrong with you. I think it's mostly going to be brakes, I hope. I hope we don't have a whole lot of suspension problems here. She said the brakes were locked up. Oh, look at that. They are... Wow, 9%. Yeah, that's real good there. Back brakes are a little better. That's good. So we shouldn't have to do nothing to the back, I hope. Put it on a shaker rig. Yeah, suspension looks good on the front. Or decent, anyway. And looks good on the back as well. But the brakes are definitely shot. Okay. Go to car lift A. And let's go ahead and pull the wheels off and get these brakes changed out for you. And once we pull everything off, we'll look at our list real quick and make sure that we don't have anything crazy going on with it. I think we'll still have to lift it up and get that exhaust part off, and we'll probably have to do some work to the timing to the engine as well. Okay, everything else here looks good, actually. I want to just kind of check real quick here. Yeah, that looks good. Knuckle cover looks good. Steering knuckle, yeah, all that's good. So I think we're going to be okay there. That bushing's worn out. Or is it? It's hard to tell. Yeah, those bushings are worn out. And we can't get the bushings off just yet. We'll go ahead and pull these tires off first, then we'll get those bushings off of there. She didn't say nothing about replacing the bushings, so I don't know why we would even check that. She just basically wanted the brake job done. But whatever. Get this back tire off. Back brake caliper is actually not that bad. Actually, this whole back might not be that bad. No, this actually looks good back here, so let's put that back on. Let's not even worry about it. If they don't need replaced, we're not going to replace them. Okay, we're not going to put the tires on yet, though, just in case we need to go back there. And this one, I'm assuming, is the same way. Can we check these brakes through? Yeah, brakes look good back there, so screw that. We're not even taking that off. Alright, let's go ahead and get new parts for this. We're going to need brakes, or rotors, brakes. Bet we need ventilated rotors as well. Brake disc ventilated, 2 of them. 2 calipers. Brake caliper cylinders. Let's go ahead and get 2 of those. We may have some in stock. Actually, you know what? Let's not. We may have them in stock already. And 2 sets of brake pads. And we'll put that on there real fast. Yep, put that on there. Brake pads. And calipers. We do need 2 of them. Let's try this, just see what happens. See if it lets us get away with it. Okay. And this side now. Brake disc ventilated. Brake pads. Brake calipers. Yes. And bolt up. And you're good. Bob's your uncle. Okay, so what we got left here? A lot of stuff. So we did have exhaust manifold cover replaced, starter, alternator, wires, spark plugs, brake disc ventilated, brake pads, brake caliper. Yeah, okay, the brake caliper's done. Good. Yeah, but didn't need to replace those other things. Okay, well, that works out. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the car up in there. We got to replace those bushings. And then we'll lower it back down and start working on the motor. So let's do a little inspection here real fast. That bushing's good. That bushing needs taken out. So we'll replace this one with a new part. Put you a brand new bushing in there. Let's go over to the other side. See how these bushings look. That one needs taken out, of course. Let's put a new one there. And there should be one more in the back that we have to check. Right back here, and it's in good shape. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and lower the car again. And do we have to get the transmission? I bet we have to get the transmission from down here. I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we'll find out. Drain oil, please. Wasn't much in there. Let's go ahead and... yeah, the bottom of this car looks pretty messed up as well. Let's go ahead and start taking some of this off. The oil pan's got to come off. This, I think, has got to come off. Oh, we got to take that off again, of course. Shoot. Well, that's okay. We can get that in a little bit. I don't know about that stuff. That looks pretty bad in there. No, maybe not. Yeah, they're all yellow, it looks like. Okay. Don't worry about that then. But this has got to come off. So we need to take that starter off, and that's got to be done for the engine bay. Dang it. Well, while we have this down here, we go ahead and get that radiator out. We already got the radiator out, so we ain't got to worry about that now. Guess we can go ahead and get this stuff off right here. These serpentine belts and water pumps and all that good stuff. Water pump and alternator's got to come off. Alternator might be in good shape. It ain't. It's in bad shape. Let's go ahead and take this off and just have a look under here just to make sure that all the timing stuff is in good order. Oh, it's not. Yeah, see, good thing I looked, huh? Need a timing belt. Take that belt tensioner off. It looks in poor shape. Timing belt's not bad, though. That cam gear. We'll get that off of there. We'll remove this here. Remove this one. Again. And then we got to get that exhaust off. We got to get that starter off of there. What is this? That's the engine block. We're not going to worry about that. Okay, so now we should be able to get to the transmission. We can take that transmission out and that lower exhaust pipe. Take that off there. And the gearbox has got to come off. But first we have to get this front drive axle out. Now we should be able to get to the gearbox. Nope. Other drive axle's got to come out. Dang. Lots of stuff. Alright. Drive shaft. Now the gearbox. My goodness. And the clutch. This car has just got tons of problems, obviously. That should be about everything. That clutch actually wasn't that bad. That was at 64%, so we're good with the clutch itself. We don't have to buy an actual clutch. We need to buy everything that goes along with the clutch. So we need the pressure plate, the clutch release bearing, and the flywheel. Gonna need a gearbox for an i4. I'm not sure which brand. Guess we'll find that out in just a second. Just new flywheel on there. Looks like we haven't actually had some new flywheels. The older clutch. New pressure plate. Yeah, we do. I must have bought a bunch of them a while back. And clutch release bearing. There we go. Now, gearbox for an i4. That's all it is. Just an i4. So, right here. New one of those. May have already had one. Not sure. I kind of feel like I might have. That's okay. Now we got another one. Alright. Put that drive shaft back in there. It's in pretty good shape. These drive axles are also in good shape. So no sense in replacing those. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and buy an oil pan for an i4 and that exhaust pipe. I'm forgetting words here. What is it? Front exhaust section. An oil pan in the front exhaust section. Right here. Oil pan. All the way at the bottom, I guess. Still gotta buy them radiator parts as well. Where's it at? Oh, we need timing stuff too. Wow. We need a timing belt for an i4 single overhead cam. We're gonna need... What else was it? Dang, I can't remember. Where's the dang oil pan? I could have sworn it was right down here on the bottom. We need a water pump for an i4 and an alternator for an i4. Must be up here somewhere. Power steering pump? No, we need a water pump, not a power steering pump. And that's back down at the bottom. Dang it. Water pump for an i4. Where are you? Oh no, I already bought the water pump. An alternator, that's what I need. There's an oil pan for a i4 single overhead cam. Here. And an alternator. Alternator. Must be this one. And then cam gear, that's this one I believe. Oh no, that's this one. We got an extra cam gear. And there's one more thing I need, a tensioner, a belt tensioner, wasn't it? That was called, right? I think. Belt tensioner. Alright, let's see if that was everything. I think it was. Those are very well educated guesses. Maybe. Oil pan. That fits. Good. Exhaust section. Oil filter. Okay. Right, lower the car back down. I'm gonna get all this stuff back together and there's gonna be like something that I haven't found yet. It happens every time. Let's see, we get cam gear on here. The belt. And the belt tensioner. The cover, which was in good shape. Pulley was in good shape. Actually, both pulleys were in good shape. Water pump, brand new. Alternator, brand new. Okay, we need a serpentine belt for a i4. And there's another one we need too, but I'm not sure what it is yet. A water pump belt or something. Serpentine belt for an i4. Is it an i4B? Surely not. It should be i4 single overhead cam. Let me check. Yes, i4 single overhead cam. Now why can't I find it? Where the heck is it at? I don't see it anywhere. Serpentine belt, i4, single overhead cam. Like it, I've got to be looking over it. There it is. Wow. I don't know how I didn't see that. Okay. Put that on there. No, we want the new one. Why would we put the old one back on? And then Serpentine belt A. This one here. Alright. Now all that's back together. Now we can put this stuff right here back on. Exhaust manifold. Please don't be nothing else tore up on this car. Let this be it so I can send her on her way. Put this manifold cover back on. Starter's got to go back on. We actually... No, we did buy a starter. Good. That's right. I remember now. We have to put oil in it. We can't forget that. No? Why not? Because I'm in put on mode and not take off mode, I guess. Dang, this thing takes a lot of oil. Okay. Alright, let's check it out here. Okay, radiator fan, we know we gotta replace that. Oh, we got a couple things here. Part not discovered there. 2 standard tires. What could this be? Fuel pump, perhaps? That's usually what it is if I have one that's not discovered. Let's check that real fast. Nope, fuel pump looks good. We may have to take it onto the test track and see if we see anything. It might be a bushing. You know what, actually? We can do it the cheaty way, I guess. And go... Oh, no, we can't either. Can't do it the cheaty way if we haven't discovered it yet, of course. Okay, so standard tires. What did we pull off of here? Here we go. Let's see, rim classic. Just standard tires, 16-inch. I think's what it was. Go ahead and put the back one back on. So I don't think we need to take it off to begin with. Okay. Oh, jeez, got stuff laying everywhere. I need to clean up in here. Alright, we'll separate this stuff off real quick. Let's get this radiator and stuff ordered. Why did we have the car up in the air? That's right, we wanted to check the fuel pump. Now, you needed a Radiator A, which I may already have. I do not. Let's see, Radiator A, Radiator fan housing, I'm guessing, and a radiator fan housing fan, right? Okay, let's try that. We may have extra parts. We'll have to see. If you don't do a job, if you do a job and you end up with, yeah, that's the wrong one. Fan housing B. If you do a job and you don't end up with extra parts, you did it wrong, obviously. Fan housing B fan. And fan housing B fan number 2. So that should be right there. I bought B fan 1. Or did I just buy a B fan? Why would there be a B fan? A B fan 1? There is. Well, geez. Well, I got extra fan 2. Screw it. I don't care. I'll use it at some point. There we go. Okay, that's done now. Okay, so there's one more part busted on here somewhere. Is it the fuel pump? Maybe. Nope, that looks good. Man, what could it be, I wonder? We've checked pretty much everything. Nothing looks too bad. What is that right there that I see? Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Do we see anything that's like super destroyed looking? Don't see much here. We haven't discovered it. Could be a headlight or something, I guess. We need a front bumper. What kind of car is this? This is a Katagiri Katsumoto. Whatever you say. I'll never be able to remember that. I'm just going to say it's cat. The car is a cat. Maybe that will be the only kind of car Katamuri has. Looks like it actually might be. Front bumper. Don't know. We need a headlight as well, I think. Yeah, we need a left headlight. Let's see. Let's look at the parts here. A right headlight. I'm sorry. Right headlight. And that's it for that stuff. Right headlight. There we go. Brand new headlight. It's going to look a lot better than the other side, probably. Oh, yeah. The other side's pretty faded out looking. So we still got one more thing we got to find here, and I have no clue. Oh, I remember. Steering wheel. She did say she needed a steering wheel. Although it shouldn't be... It shouldn't actually be... Like, it shouldn't be highlighted, right? Take that steering wheel off. Get you a steering wheel real quick. Where do we buy that from? The parts shop? Get off the car. Go back home. Would it be the interior shop here? Cat. Nope, not that one. It must be a different one. Power boost, no. Body tuning, I wouldn't think. Maybe this one. This would make a little more sense. Import cars. Nope, they have nothing. Well, where will we buy this part from? It wouldn't be plates. Would it be in the body shop? Nope, that doesn't have any steering wheels in the body shop. I guess we can go to the tuning shop. See what they have. I don't think it had to be a factory steering wheel, would it? Nope, they don't have anything either. But they do have different hoods and stuff. That's pretty cool. And we gotta buy tires for it too. Dang. Let's see. Sure, you don't have... No, all you've got... Who sells steering wheels? Oh, here we go. We're just gonna buy you steering wheel number 1. You don't need nothing fancy. I'll go ahead and mount you. Alright. Alright, get out. Okay, there we go. Finally, jeez. Alright. And we need to get these standard tires. And they were 16s. Man, I know I'm doing a terrible job in this episode trying to keep track of everything. Standard tires. 16s. I don't know the width or the profile. Of course not. This will tell us right over here. It's 205 45 16. Alright. 205 45 16. 205 45 16. We need 2 of these. Take you off of there. Put the 2 new ones on. We'll have to balance them out, and still, I think we still have one more thing we probably have to find. Yeah. And we got these 2 down here, which are standard tires, but that one part not discovered, that's baffling me. So what I'll do, I'll melt this stuff, and then I'll go find it. And when I find it, I will be back, and I will show you what it is. I may have figured it out here. Maybe. It doesn't have a license plate on front. Oh, it does have a license plate on front. Wait a minute. It has one there, but if I get out of that, it's gone. So I'm thinking that might be the issue here. So let's check that real fast. Get out of the power boost section. Plates. We're just going to buy a random plate. Albania. How about that? That sounds good. You put this Albania plate on your car? I can. Was that it now? Did that fix it? No. That didn't fix it. Crap. Alright, be back. Found it. Found it. Cam's bad. I thought about checking the cam earlier, but I really didn't think that was what it was going to be. But, it seems that that's what it is. So, we're going to have to replace this cam, unfortunately. God, it sucks, because it means you got to take off a lot of the timing stuff again, but at least I already have the parts for it, so... I'm going to replace this cam. You guys know what that looks like already. And, when I'm done, I will be back. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Let's see if we can sell her. We can. Awesome. Sweet. And we can get a nice amount of money for that one. Quite a bit, actually. Okay, so let me see if I have any crates to open real quick before we leave. I don't think that I do. No, I don't have any crates to open. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. We are a little over time here. I think I can cut it down. We're at like 50 minutes right now, but I'm pretty sure I can cut it down to a little over 30, which is perfect. And I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know this one was a little bit of a drag because it's kind of the same thing over and over. But, you know, I'm gonna come back and do some things, you know, kind of off camera here and try to get to the next thing that we can do. And I think next episode we're gonna go do some barn finds and see if we can find a couple more old cars that we can start working on. So I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.